Hey y'all, welcome back to the Smoke Dungeon. This is DB, and as you can tell from this here playmat, it's time for some Dank or Jank, y'all. That's right. What do you think of this playmat, y'all? It's some crazy stuff here. We got animals. You know DB loves an anthropomorphic animal. You know what I'm saying? We got elephant men. Giraffes are my favorite. We got some giraffes in here, and they're like having a war with muskets and shit. Napoleonic animals. I dig it. My man in Tampa hooked me up with this. Good looking out, homie. All right. Without further ado, Dank and Jank. You know how it works, y'all. These are all the cards that DB bought in September and up to the middle of October, I think. We're going to start it off with this one. A light play Traumatize. Target player puts the top half of his or her library rounded down into his or her graveyard. And this is one I play the Mind Flayers deck pre-con. It's not. I've made numerous changes to it, but I thought this card was in there, and I don't think it is. So I bought it the other day, $1.78. Check the artwork. Pretty cool, right? Definitely a decent card. It's a FU card for sure. So, but yeah. So that one, I don't know. What do we think? Dank, Jank, maybe in the middle. I think that one's going to be Dank. We'll put it over here, dude. That's Dank. I paid $1.78 for that. Veilstone Amulet, y'all. This one, let me find this sheet. All right, this one I paid $8 for all the way back in September, yo. Middle of September. Veilstone Amulet, 3 mana. Whenever you play a spell, creatures you control can't be the targets of spells or abilities your opponents control this turn. I thought that was pretty good, and I didn't have one of these. I believe that is Future Sight. Sometimes it's ostentatiousness to go unseen. Yeah, I don't know about that. But this was one I didn't have. $8, yo. $8 even. Probably Dank. Pia Nalar, Console of Revival. Legendary creature, human artificer. Thopters you control have haste. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, create a Thopter. What did I pay for this chick? She was $1.04. She is a showcase from March of the Machines, the Aftermath. Yeah, I didn't have her. I didn't buy any Aftermath cards. And for some reason, I like Thopters, so I bought her. She's kind of jank, though, right? Very specific. Crucible of Worlds. This is a light play 10th edition Crucible of Worlds. We all know what this does, right? You may play land cards from your graveyard. Amidst the darkest ashes, grow the strongest seeds. And this one, I paid, what did I pay for this? $14.28. Light play, Crucible of Worlds. Back in no, that was the first week of October I picked this one up, dude. First week of October. Decent card, y'all. Decent price. Saw it at the local. Was like, hell yeah, let's do it. That one's Dank. Sinkhole. This Eternal Master Sinkhole. We all know what that is, right? I have a bunch of sinkholes, but I like this artwork, dude. So I bought this one. This one I paid $3.76 for. Near mint Eternal Masters Sinkhole. Also, first week in October. Sinkhole's Dank, dude. We all know that. The Endbringer. This is the Endbringer, and this is a pre-release. What's the date on this guy? I can't even see that shit. 17 January 2016. Yeah. Endbringer. During each other player's untap step, he untaps. He deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Target creature, attacker, block this turn, or draw a card. 5/5. Endbringer. Rise of the Eldrazi. Pretty cool. He's like a firm middle card, though, I would say. What did I pay for him? He was $1.25 for the Endbringer. Sunder. 2 blue, 3 others. Return all lands to the owner's hands. This is a Urga. This is Urga. This is a Urza Saga LP. Paid $1.58 for this. Look at that blue, y'all. Look how good the colors are on that. And this is one I didn't have. So, yeah. I think that's pretty dank. Second Chance. Another Urza's card. This one is Urza's Legacy is the hammer, right? Yeah, Legacy. This one I paid $2.89 for. During your upkeep, if you have 5 life or less, sacrifice it and take an extra turn after this one. Didn't have a second chance either. For, you know, under $3. I figured it was awesome. Love the old school artwork. Mark Teaton. And just the color on there is dope. You know, look, he's holding the, what is that? The legacy weapon or something? The Weatherlight. Some Urza's Battlethopter. Who knows, man? Somebody knows. It's dope, though. Love the look of those old cards. That one's going in the dank pile, yo. Endless Cockroaches. 2 black and another. 1/1. When he dies, he comes back to your hand. Just an all-around, like, annoying fucking card, right? We all know this one. Cost me $1.04, this version. I like the art on it. That's so dope. Endless roaches. I lived in an apartment that had endless cockroaches back in the day, yo. Shout out to the Capital East Hill Towers, whatever the hell they were called. Yep. He's middle. I'm throwing him middle, dude. He's $1.04, by the way. Okay, here's some straight jank. Jorel, the whatever recluse. She's a druid. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a green cat token. Till the end of turn, creatures you control have base power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. So she's dope looking, dude. Crazy, sexy panther lady. You know what I'm saying? Although I would say, like, this headdress when you're walking through the jungle, not conducive. You know what I'm saying? Definitely going to snag that shit on a branch. But I dig a panther lady. Just going to throw that out there. So, yeah. What's she? She's Commander Masters. And she was a bulk rare, yo, 50 cents. Jank. Goblin War Chief. He's a promo. Goblin War Chief. We all know him, right? 3 mana, 2 red, 1 other. Goblin spells cost 1 less, and all goblins have haste. Inspiration comes in all shapes and sizes. He's just like a solid standard card, and this was a promo version. So I bought him, dude. He was 50 cents. But remember this card. That's all I'll say. And when he was purchased, the first one was purchased in September. Yes, I said the first one because there's going to be more. He was purchased in September. Same with the cockroaches. This one, I believe, is more recent. When did I buy this one? Okay. Yeah, this one was mid-October, dude. October 16th, I picked this up. The Sunblessed Mount. Dinosaur enters the battlefield. You may search your library and graveyard for Huatili, the Dinosaur Knight, reveal it, and put it in your hand. I have Huatili, or however you pronounce that. I didn't have this for some reason. I don't know. It's 50 cents, so I bought it. It's also a dinosaur. You know I like dinosaurs. But I will admit, it's kind of jank, dude, because, I mean, he lets you search for Huatili, but he's a 4/4, just regular 4/4 dinosaur for 5 mana. He's not even a legendary dinosaur or anything like that, so yeah. He's jank. Open the Graves. 2 black, 3 other. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. I have a zombie deck, and I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet if this was in there or not. But it was a bulk rare from, this is Innistrad Commanders, I think. Midnight Hunt or whatever. It's a bulk rare. I think I'll put it in my zombie deck if it's not already in there. I'm not sure. If it is, I got another one. Who knows? This is one, Urabrask the Hidden. Creatures you control have haste. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. He's 3 and 2 red. He was 93 cents, and he is from Iconic Masters, and he is the 7th Urabrask the Hidden I now own. And if you watch Dank and Jank videos, which isn't really a lot of you, you'll notice he keeps popping up. I have no idea why I keep buying him, dude. Except he's like under $1, and I see him, and I'm like, oh, that card's pretty good. And then I forget I have like 1 million of them. So I'll put him in the middle, dude. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. It's Modern Horizons 2. This was a retro frame version. Each land is a forest in addition to its other land types. I actually, believe it or not, didn't have one of these. This one I paid $8.66 for in the middle of October. So over a month ago. Because as I'm filming this, it's almost Thanksgiving, y'all. I don't know when I'm going to post it, but yeah. Maybe soon, maybe not. Who knows? Yavamaya, Cradle of Growth. We all know what that does. That's a good card, though, right? So we're going to put him into the Dank pile. Oh, Yavamaya Hollow. This is Urza's, what's the Destiny? Urza's Destiny. This is a light play version. Reserve list, legendary land. Love the art on this. The hippos and everybody's just hanging out at the watering hole. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, 1 green, and tap it to regenerate target creature. For all its traps and defenses, Yavamaya has its havens too. Yeah, and this was one my local had. All these cards are from my local LGS, y'all. This was one I saw they had, and I bought it almost immediately. Because this is a card I've been looking for a while, but I just wasn't cool with the price I was always seeing it. And this one, speaking of price, was $52.54 on October 8th. This is when I bought this one. So, yeah. I think it's dope, dude. Light play. It's in very good condition. So, yeah. Strangely enough, they my LGS had a Tolarian Academy, which was light play for like around this same time for $60. And I think I was going to buy that. And then when I saw it late at night, I didn't order it for some reason because I was like, I'd get it on my way home from work. And then when I walked by, it was gone. Damn. But yeah, I love this card. Never had one. Always wanted one. Was going to buy a copy a long time ago when it was like $30-some and was like, nah, I don't really want it. But yeah, that one's dank, y'all. Oh, snap. Goblin King. Secret Lair. I have a million Goblin Kings, but for some reason, this art, I really dug it. Who draws this? What do we got here? The dog. Mike Ozil, or Ozil, I don't know how to pronounce it. The king set out to assemble the most kaboomist goblin team in the land. I don't know, something about it. I just like that artwork. It's goofy, it's silly. It's not very magic, I'll admit that, but I did dig it. So, yeah. He's Goblin King. He goes in the middle, dude. I don't know. What did I pay for the Goblin King, too? Where is he? Secret Lair drop. Dude, I paid $9.03 for this. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Here's a good one, yo. We all know this one. Flowering of the White Tree. This is like one of the sickest cards to come out of Lord of the Rings. So I was like, I need a copy of this. But I didn't want to buy like boxes of Lord of the Rings shit. So 2 white. Just 2 white. A legendary enchantment, dude. Legendary creatures you control get +2/+1 and have ward 1. Non-legendary creatures you control get +1/+1. So like this card is just redonkulous. Like why even play Crusade or like Honor of the Pure anymore? I don't know. Or you play them both, right? Put both of them in your commander deck. But yeah, Flowering in the White Tree was sick. This one is an LP version and it cost me $3.12, y'all. $3.12. Definitely dank. So yeah, you'll see I got, there's a couple decent cards here. Here's another one. Urza's Saga. Ill-gotten gains. 2 black and 2 other. Remove it from the game. All players discard their hands. Then each player puts up to 3 cards from his or her graveyard into his hand. I thought this was just like a funky, weird card. So yeah. Excuse me. I figured let's roll with it, dude. And it cost me 85 cents for a light play. And I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I mean, the art's pretty dope. He's like, yo, I'm stealing your shit. So, yeah. That's a middle card, right? All right, this is a list version Phyrexian Colossus. Apparently, it was late in the dungeon this day. Let me see where this one is. Oh, actually, yeah. Now, this was an order I placed. I picked this up from my LGS on October the 3rd. So this one is, oh man, yeah, this is an ugly one. So Phyrexian Colossus, list version, bulk rare, 50 cents, dude. We know what he does. As a matter of fact, he was in, I believe, my last Dank or Jank video. So yeah. Wonderful there, right? Too late in the dungeon. Horn Sliver, LP. It's weird. When I buy some from my local, they have that on there. Others, they don't. It's just, I guess that's how they keep track of them. Whatever. 1 green, 2 other. Summon Sliver. All slivers gain trample. 2/2. This one cost me $5.06 at the start of October. Yeah. Silly. This one's for you, yo. He's a good card, though. I actually, pretty sure I don't even have one out of all the slivers I have. Wall of Tears. I have no idea why I bought this, y'all. 80 cents. Stronghold. Lightly played. Uncommon. If it blocks any creatures, return each of those creatures to owner's hand. I have like, I don't know, like at least 6 of this card. So I don't know why the hell I bought it. That might have been a misclick, y'all. Who knows? The dungeon prevails. So definitely jank. Shuyun, the Silent Tempest. He is a human monk. This is a pre-release card from 17th to 18th of January 2015. Now, this card's 8 years old already. Who'd have thunk it? 1 blue and 2 other. He has prowess. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you can pay a white or a red, white or a red. If you do, target creature gains double strike. I didn't have this dude. So I saw him and I was like, yeah, might as well buy him. Even though he's foil, he's a pre-release, and that's kind of like my one caveat with foils, where I'm like, I'll buy a foil if it's a pre-release, but if it's just a regular foil, I try and stay away from them. And my man Shuyun, the Silent Tempest, cost me $3.26. He's like a middle of the road card, dude. He's a middle of the road card. That's what I think for him. It's kind of weird. It felt a little thick there. Walking Dead. Light play. 1 black and 1 other from Legends. Regenerates. 1/1. We know him. He was 65 cents. I have 1 million of this card, but I buy it every time. I don't know why. I buy it all the time. He's jank, though. Let's be honest. Hatchery Spider. Light play. Reach. He's from Ravnica. 5/7. Undergrowth. I don't know. I was into spiders, so I am building a spider commander deck, which you'll see coming up soon, but this was just a bulk rare from Guilds of Ravnica. 50 cents. Firm jank. Oh, look, it's our buddy, the Goblin War Chief again. How about that? And I paid 50 cents for him again. Literally a week, 12 days later, I decided I needed another one of these dudes. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's, I guess when you buy 2, he goes in the jank pile. Like, what? I don't know. Spellbook. Stronghold uncommon. Skip your discard phase. 0 mana. Spellbook, y'all. I don't know. I just already had one, but figured why not. 98 cents. Exodus. Definitely jank. I guess it's situational, but whatever. Llanowar Green Widow. Yes, again, spiders. This is a Dominaria United. Jank bulk rare. Reach and trample 4/3 as domain. Yep. Okay, at least it's not a Goblin War Chief, but this is a Goblin Ringleader. Haste. Goblin Ringleader enters the battlefield. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all Goblin cards revealed this way into your hand and rest on the bottom. I wasn't sure if I had this dude or not, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I thought he was a Goblin War Chief and I wanted a third one. I don't know. He's a foil too, so it's strange. I have no idea why I bought this dude. He was $1.22. So yeah. I don't know. Death Tyrant, yo. This is another card I have a bunch of. He is Commander Adventure Forgotten Realms near mint. He is 4/6 Death Tyrant, Menace, Beholder Skeleton, Negative Energy Cone. Whenever an attacking creature you control or blocking creature an opponent controls dies, you make a zombie, and you can return him from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So yeah, he's pretty dope, dude. I like him. Plus the art on him is sick. And you know what? Beholders are pretty sick. And you know what's really awesome? Is undead beholders, yo. I don't know. Just fucking dope, yo. Putting him in the dank pile just on GP. I don't care what you people think. Oh. Sheila. That's right. I paid $1 from Source Games and Comics for this, dude. Sheila. Let me take him out so you can actually see something. There's Sheila. Spider Demon, Death Touch, Ward 2. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward 2. You make foods, dude. This is going to be a commander from a spider deck. So, yeah. 8/8. Sheila. It's coming at you. Everybody. But check it out. I want to talk about this real quick. Source Comics and Games. I went to visit my buddy in Minneapolis. My wife was going to run their marathon, which they canceled this year. But they canceled it the day of. So it was a shit show. But anyway, I went out there to be with my buddy, the Nimble Puma, yo, and he took me to this spot, Source Comics and Games, where I got this card for $1. This place is dope, man. This place is dope. They got a ton of comic books and stuff like that. I didn't really deal with those much, but they have pretty much any miniature game under the sun, which was dope. And they have a nice selection of Magic cards, which I thought was cool, and board games and stuff. So it's definitely the kind of place DB likes. So if you're anywhere near Minneapolis, it might even be in the suburbs of Minneapolis. No, I don't know. But yeah, Source Comics and Games. Check them out, dude. $1. Definitely Dank. And while I was there, I also bought this for $7.50, dude. The Mithril Coat. This card has boned me so many times already. So I decided I needed a copy. Flash, indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, you attach it. You know what I mean? Equipped creature as indestructible. Ridiculous. Plus, when I go visit friends and I go to their game stores, I always buy shit, whether I need it or not, because I like to, you know what I mean? Like to spread a little. Definitely a Dank card, though. Oh, excuse me. Deathbringer Thoktar. Yeah. This is a Commander 2013 card. 51 cents I paid for this. I just love a zombie beast and the art on this card. Karl Kopinski. I figured it was, worth 50 cents. Check that out, y'all. That alone is worth you paying 50 cents for it. Doesn't even matter what the card fucking says. Maelstrom Pulse. Black and a green and one other. Destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. I mean, in Commander, you're pretty much just blasting people's soul rings and shit, but whatever. This was a card I didn't have. It's from Alaria Reborn. And what did I pay for this one? I don't even know where the hell this one is, dude. Oh, here it is. 78 cents. 78 cents I paid for this one. Yeah. Pretty jank, though, dude. Teutonic Giant. D&D Commanders, yo. Needed him for the Giant deck. I was pretty sure I don't have him. 2 red, 2 other. When he attacks, enters the battlefield, or becomes a target of a spell, an opponent control, he deals 3 damage to everybody, or you can play an exile card from the top of your library. So, yeah, he's kind of jank, but I just feel like I need him for my red and white Giant deck if I don't have him already. So, and I'm pretty sure I don't, because I don't think I bought any D&D Commander decks, Silent Arbiter. He's from Conspiracy. 4 for a 1/5. No more than one creature can attack each combat. No more than one creature can block. This is called how you slow the game down in Commander and drive people absolutely nuts. $2.94. He is near mint. He's like middle of the road, dude. Xantid Swarm. Flying whenever he attacks, defending player can't cast spells this turn. He's Eternal Masters, 1 green for a 0/1. I just love this dude. I don't know. I have like a bunch of this card, but this foil I actually think is pretty good. Because like in the background, you see the wings and shit shimmer. So yeah, this was one I bought. I liked it. It's jank. Oh, speaking of jank, Crimson Kobolds, Joe. Yeah! Dude, every once in a while, this is a LP version Crimson Kobold. It was, what was it? I think 68 cents. So whenever they get some decent older Legends cards, I have a million of this card as well, because I was cracking packs during the Legends cards, and I was young then. Traded away good cards for horrible cards, as you're apt to do when you're young. But I still had a million of these kobolds in my collection. But I still like to buy them when I see them in decent condition. If they're in shit condition, I don't give a fuck. I don't buy them. But, yeah, it's a good one. He's definitely jank, though. Here's another Legends card. Pavel Maliki. He's not very good at all. He is 4 colorless and a red and black. The art is kind of dope. Andy Rusu. And then you can basically pump him for a shit ton of mana, which is, yeah. He wanders the realms, helping those in greatest need. But is this a measure of his generosity or need to atone? And I should probably atone because I paid an actual American dollar for this card. And I already had 2 of it, like I said, because I have like all the shit cards from Legends still. And I have a few good ones, but I have like definitely a ton under the common. I most probably have all the commons, and I have a good bit of the uncommons. And this was one I had, but I still bought another one for $1. What the hell? Tale for the Ages. This is a Wilds of Eldraine card. Enchanted creatures you control get +2/+2. And I have an enchantment deck, so I figured I should buy this. This is a pre-release one, too. You can see the jaunt there. But yeah, I might even have this card already. This is another one that I'm not really sure of. But I bought it anyway, and I'm pretty sure this is a bulk rare too. Oh no, this one actually cost me 93 cents. Shame on me. Decadent Dragon. This is another pre-release card. Flying Trample. Whenever he attacks, create a treasure token. 2 red, 2 others. You can also expensive taste him. This guy cost me $3.06. But this was actually one of the cards I wanted. The foiling, I feel like you can't really see shit. It's kind of horrible on this one. But the card itself is just so fucking dark, man. I don't know. There we go. But yeah, this was one that I actually wanted from the set. And I think they only had this version, so I bought that one. Scourge of Fleets, pre-release card. We all know this, dude. This is from 2014, April. When he enters the battlefield, return each creature your opponent's control with toughness X or less to its hand, where X is the number of islands you control, and he's a Kraken. I already have one of these, but like I said, for some reason, I've been on a pre-release card kick lately. He's not really that great, though, right? Will, Scion of Peace, Vigilance. Spells you cast this turn that are white and or blue cost X less to cast, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. I didn't have this dude. He's from Wilds of Eldraine. He is also, like, I guess, a promo or pre-release dude. 2/4, 1 white, 1 blue, and 1 other. I actually like this guy. I'm not really sure how good he is, but I think, like, he definitely, like, is... I feel like you can do some shithousery with this dude. Although the fact that you have to tap him to do all that shit, I think is what really obviously limits him. But whatever. I digress. Will, the Scion of Peace, was $1.45 in U.S. currency. Whoop. He's kind of jank, dude. The Watcher in the Water. He enters the battlefield tapped with 9 stun counters. Whenever you draw a card during an opponent's turn, create a tentacle. Whenever a tentacle dies, untap up to 1 target Kraken and put a stun counter on 1 target non-land permanent. 9/9. 2 blue, 3 others. Not much to say about this other than it's like a from Lord of the Rings. It's, you know, what's the right word I'm looking for something when you think of Lord of the Rings, right? You think of the Watcher in the Dark, or Watcher in the Water. I'm sorry. You think of the Watcher in the Water. Whether you like how they did it in the movies and if that jives with what was, you know, in the book, or if you're you know, you like the old animated version or whatever. Anyway, it was a card I just figured I wanted. So, like, I'm not trying to get the whole Lord of the Rings set, you know that for sure. But I do dig Lord of the Rings and stuff. So there were a few cards that I was like, okay, I want that. Plus he's the right color, y'all. $1.31. That's what it cost me. It's kind of jank, though, if I'm being honest. And last but not least, Shattering Spree. 1 red. Destroy target artifact. Replicate. You can copy it each time for 1 red. This is, I feel like, an underappreciated card. I had 3 of it, and I just wanted a 4th, just to get a full playset. This is an uncommon from Guild Pack, I think, right? Guild Pack? Yeah. And this one cost me $2.51. That seems very expensive now that I think about it. I must have been feeling it that day. Anyway, y'all. This is a good card, though. Anyway. Those are my purchases for all of September and up to and including October 15th for some Dank and Jank. So let me know what you think. Was it jank? Was it dank? Who knows? Who cares? I know there is some dank in there, yo. There's some dank in there. So remember, more importantly, be good to one another and do what you feel.